got something I want to show you that I never thought I'd show you. A marked deck of cards. Why would I think I never want to show you that? Because I'm probably like a lot of you. I want to earn my applause. I want to do my own sleights. I want to, you know, blah. Look, I can get that because I enjoy learning the technicalities and all of that. But what I'm realizing is we have to remember, in the end, this is for the spectator. If you want to work professionally in this industry, you have got to leave. You've got to have a reputation of leaving your spectators in amazement, a sense of wonder and awe, and a really good time. There's things that a marked deck will let you do that would be very, very difficult and unnecessary with sleight of hand, or impossible, you know. And so you should utilize this tool as long as it's a congruent, if it's congruently integrated into your routine. You don't do a bunch of normal card effects, you know, if that's your thing, and then suddenly produce a rabbit out of a gimmicked, marked, whatever deck. That doesn't work. It's obviously a gimmick. And so what you want your gimmicks to do is not make it look like it's a gimmick at all. I mean, there's going to be rare cases where you get a gap deck or something and the card itself has changed in appearance. It's got an impossible design on it or something. And then people, on some level, know, okay, this is a gimmick, but hey, where'd it come from or whatever. If the magician's done his job right, it still works. But it's on a different level. You've now transcended reality. But if you use a marked deck to do something that looks like, well, that could happen, I don't know how, but I guess, you know, it could happen. And if you're good at cleanup and all of that, or switching out a deck, then you should use it. And that's, you know, that you do combine skill with a marked deck if you're smart. So let me show you this one. Okay, now this particular deck I purchased mostly because of the reviews. Once I had made the decision to go down this road, I started doing some research. This is the Boinghauser deck, which you probably, well, maybe you haven't heard of it. It is pretty new. And innovative, which is pretty much why I chose it, because I like to always kind of be on the cutting edge of new stuff. Now this actually, the box itself is marked. You can see right there it says marked. So it's got like a built-in system for distinguishing this deck from all the other decks you have, like, you know, maybe your invisible deck. I haven't seen my invisible deck in months, so it's nice to have something new to play with. Now this one, like most decks of cards today, has a frontal marking system, which distinguishes each of the face values of the card very clearly. Even so, from a distance you can tell. So this is, it's kind of a dual marking system. They've got the frontal marking system and the rear marking system, which I'm just kidding, of course. Most, I think, in most practical applications, a rear marking system is going to be what magicians use, because it's kind of easy to tell what the face of a card is without even any particular marking system. Let me just, here, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate the marking system so that you can see how this is sort of unique. Now again, at first glance, you're going to see that the cards look, you know, basically identical. Okay, I mean, even if you were to watch this video over and over and over again, it would be hard to distinguish the cards. But if you have a really good eye, you may have noticed that this, in fact, is the marked card. And when I say the marked card, that's what I mean, because actually, this was a little test. See, all of these cards really are exactly identical. You would not be able to tell, you know, the difference. But this card does have sort of a subtle marking on the back, which tells you what the card is. And if you look real close, you can see 3 and a diamond, the number 3 and a diamond. So that tells you what? That this is the 3 of diamonds, see? And really, if you look at all the other cards too, you'll see that virtually all of them have a similar marking system. For example, I know just by looking at this, just a casual glance, I know 10 of spades, right? So anyway, I know it's bold, sure, it's bold, but I can tell you this: spectators will never be looking for this. It'll never be able to it'll occur completely invisibly to them. So give this a try. The Boinghauser deck, you can get it just about anywhere. Very unique marking system. Give it a try, and then let me know how it works for you in a real life situation.